Okay, the vision of this building. Let's give a round of hand to Miss Virginia Nelson and her staff. Talk about not letting go of a dream. She did whatever it took to make this happen. When you see somebody like that, it makes you want to help her. It makes you want to get behind her and say, look, let's see what we can all do. And she worked with a lot of individuals. She established 3 funding sources for this project, which was AML, Sihasin, money. What does Sihasin mean? Hope. That money came from hope. So that's where that money came from, and it came from them. And then we also got money from the Indian Housing Block Grant, from NHA. So those 3 funding sources is what got this building to where it is right now. And then she worked with Weller Architects. They're the ones that put the vision, they extended her vision into bringing it into reality. And I'd like to thank you for doing that for Ms. Nelson. Let's give her a round of applause. And then Mr. Riso, Orville, you know, stand up. You deserve a lot of credit for this project. His group we've been working with Riso Construction for quite a while, and we have a lot of trust in this company. They're all Navajo owned. They have Navajo laborers. They have everything's all Navajo with them. So I really do appreciate that. I gave a speech one time when we were opening up some housing units. I used to work with his dad when I was at Design Engineering, and that's how I got to know the Risos. And to this day, they had a vision. At that time, they were just subcontractors. But now, because of that vision, and because of what Mr. Riso had set back in the day, they now own their own company. They're one of the biggest contractors on the reservation right now. So that's how they became who they are. So then, another person that's very important to this whole thing, we have Dorothy Labarki. She's our project manager. She was there from the start. She worked with, who's the other guy again? Ramsey Singer. Yeah, I think he was the one that helped do a lot of the planning, the pre-planning, things like that. But Ramsey left NHA, so everything fell back on Mrs. Lawarki over there. And she's the one that started running with this project. This project was awarded in, 2020, right? Yeah, it was awarded in 2020, right there in the middle of the pandemic. So we were running into cost escalations, we were running into all kinds of problems. So we had to work with the architect, the contractor, and Ms. Milwaukee took care and negotiated and made things happen, and we got this project off the ground and running. So it went, it moved, and it started to move forward. We ran into little kinks here and there, but we kept going, kept pushing it, and that's because of Ms. Nelson and her staff and Mr. Warkey. They were pushing this project, getting it to where it is now, where it's sitting right now. So one of the things we do at our DCSD, which is our construction management group, is for us to monitor cost, scope, and schedule. We want to keep these projects on schedule. We want to make sure we control the costs. We want to make sure that we control the way it's being built. And the way you do that is you have to monitor your quality control. We set the quality control with the architects by their plans and specifications, a coordination of all the types of the walls, the floors, everything you see in this HVAC system that's there, the lighting. All this stuff has to be coordinated. All these products have to be ordered, they have to be, and then they have to be inspected, they have to be looked at in place. We had several different levels of quality control when we were doing this. We had our third-party inspectors in there. We had Weller Architects inspectors on there, and the people who and their partners. And then we had, of course, Dorothy's walking around, making sure that everything is being passed, all the testing is being done, everything from the foundation all the way to the roof. So that's the type of coordination that this took for this building to be put in place. Everything had to be approved. everything had to be, once they were approved, they were ordered, they were shipped, and then they were stored, and then it was installed. So all that took coordination, a tremendous coordination with the contractor, architects, and our project managers to make this building as it is now. So now that it's here, this morning we had a prayer. It was a wonderful prayer. I sat there and I listened to it. And it talked about walking in peace as the world rotates. As we go, as the sun rises from the east, travels on the south side, goes down into the west side. And then the night sky comes about. That whole thing, that whole prayer was about that rotation, about walking in peace, bringing the mind and the heart in harmony. That's what this building's going to be for. It's going to be, as it was stated before, this building is a safe haven. It should be a safe haven to guide the mind and the hearts of the children that are going to be using this building so that they can build a foundation that when they grow up, they can also build their own families. So that's kind of where this is a very important building, and this is what it's for. So keep it sacred, as it was said before, keep it functioning, because this is going to be the launching pad of all the route from here. NHA has a mission statement. And now it's that's our mission statement at NHA. And that should be something that you guys should consider as this is a place where life grows and thrives for the future of the next generation. So I'd like to thank everybody. Thank you for the invitation, Virginia, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak.
Thank you. You can have Mr. Franklin. I will command on